to this program gets action. You remember yesterday we had a story about some stupid directive at some university called WSU. And the story did not define what WSU was. It could have been anything. Western Sensitive University, Western Sensitive whatever. It turned out to be Washington State, which we learned later talking about it. And the story was that Washington State University was attempting to censor politically incorrect terms and require students with white skin to defer to minority students. And if they didn't, they wouldn't get ahead. Remember that? You may not remember, Snerdley, because you were screening calls probably. It's a very challenging thing for the official call screener to actually listen to the program while screening. Sometimes that's why, you'll hear me do a brilliant 15-minute monologue and the next caller is saying what I just said. You're saying, how in the hell can that happen? Because Snerdley didn't hear my brilliance. He's screening calls. He doesn't know. We have systems in place, but sometimes they fall apart. But nevertheless, Snerdley, he's looking at me wide-eyed. He didn't hear this yesterday. Washington State University, actually, professors were out there telling students, if you don't defer to minorities, you have no chance of getting ahead here, meaning you're not going to be graded well, and any number of other things. So we talked about this yesterday, figure out that it's Washington State University, and today, the very next day, Washington State U smacks down professors who want to censor politically incorrect language. Officials at Washington State, this is from a Daily Caller, Washington State University have now announced that taxpayer-funded professors on campus cannot proceed with their flagrant attempts to censor politically incorrect terms or require students with white skin to defer to minority students. The epic smackdown came on Monday in a strongly worded statement from the interim screw president, Daniel J. Bernardo. He said, over the weekend, we became aware that some faculty members, in the interest of fostering a constructive climate for discussion, included language in class syllabi that has been interpreted as abridging students' free speech rights. Well, we are working with these faculty members to clarify and, in some cases, modify course policies to ensure that students' free speech rights are recognized and are protected. The public university CEO felt compelled to remind faculty members that they are required by law to adhere to constitutional speech protections. Just a tiny little victory out there in the entire sick ocean that is education in this country today. Just a minor little success story.